Hey, hey, happy Saturday, everybody. I am outside. I'm checking in on some of my gardens out here today. It's sunny. I mean, like that sun, woo, it's going to be a hot one. So, I'm just checking out some of my gardens this morning. It's been so hot here that I'm afraid some of my rose bushes have been suffering massively from some of this heat. Yeah, these babies they're feeling it. I'm going to do a little extra watering today. I don't know about you guys. You guys have chores on Saturday? I bet you do. What's up, Olivia? Hey, Jan. So just checking out the garden here. It's pretty cool. The roosters are in full effect right now. This is a pretty beautiful, rose bush that's been going up the side of this little trellis here, and some of those blossomed, but I got to give them all extra water today because it is hot, just like my herb garden over here. It is like it needs watering every single day. Good morning, Laura. How's it going? So I'm out here kind of doing my chores this morning. I've got a surprise for you guys today. Yes, I do. I have a big surprise. So right inside here, I've only started 2 herbs so far. My basil and my cilantro. But I don't know about you guys, but dude, if you have an old garden, trying to dig up this dirt is intense. It's all roots right now. So I've got like a couple different things. I've got a couple different pieces of equipment here. This thing right here has been saving my life. This thing, oh yeah. This thing gets after it. But I gotta tell you, my arms were so sore from trying to pick all of the roots out of this soil. So I think I'm gonna have my gardener help me. I'm gonna get somebody up here who can actually help me with that. And as you know, yes, it's fall in other places, and it's actually fall here, and it's been getting really cool at night, but during the day, it's still so hot. So anyway, I'm going to be watering, I'm going to be doing some things. So our gardener here, he trimmed up all of our bushes, but left them right here for me. So today, I get to go ahead and try and put all that shrubbery in my garbage pails. Man, it's like, who needs a workout when you've got chores around this freaking farm? So I've got a surprise for you guys today. I wanted to show you. It's in my garage. It's going to be pretty cool for you guys to witness the first, well, you're not the very first. My pioneers in my Sexy Confident Woman Formula Club have already seen this, but it's going to be one of the first times you're seeing this. So right here is my brand new fitness set. It is my brand new fitness studio, baby. So right here is where I'm going to be filming upcoming fitness workout segments for my Creators Club. Yeah! I've got a lot of setup to do. Of course, like I got my box lights and everything, and I've got the flooring all down. I mean, this flooring is the legit flooring. It's, it's that nice. Well, I put it together myself, my hard labor, and I've got like all the different equipment. I don't know about you guys, but I'm limited to the kind of content I can create with POPSUGAR because they've got their own agenda. They'll tell me they want a booty workout, they want an ab workout, they want to do something full body, no equipment. I'm like, cool, got it. I'll create programs for them all day. But one of my dreams, always, one of my dreams has always been to create programs for people. Not just workouts. I get it. You want to go on YouTube and you want to find a new workout every day to do for yourself. And that's awesome. I think that's such a great way to, stay motivated and to get new workouts in and to understand, that there is variety and stuff. But at the same time, I feel like it's important that people work out to a system. like a program. Like when I train a private client, I'm not just like, hey, I'm going to just pick randomly what I want to do with you today. No, you know, that person is starting on a journey. They're getting, ooh, there's a rabbit, but I'm not hunting rabbit today. But honestly, programs is what I think most people are missing, and that's why so many people get stuck. That's why so many people get burnt out. That's why people get bored. That's why people stop seeing results. They hit a plateau. Have you ever felt like you've been working out hard and you're just kind of stuck? I get that all the time. I get that feedback all the time. And one of my goals as a fitness expert and influencer in the online space is to be a person who's creating programs for people to progress and to help people avoid burnout. So I teach a lot of that in my Sexy Confident Woman Formula program, and I start teaching people about how they can start creating their own programs. How do I create my own program, Anna? How do I know what workouts to do when? How do I know how to avoid burnout? How do I know when I'm not pushing myself, challenging myself? Those are things I teach in my SCW formula. And then in my Creators Club, which is my membership area, ooh, you got to watch out. There's lots of spiders around here because they spread their webs all through the night. But in the Creators Club is where I'm going to be able to create exclusive content, programs. It's like my dream. So I've been working on putting this studio together up at our new home up here in Temecula. And thanks for appreciating the rooster because he always wants to be in my videos. And so I'm really excited because I know a lot of people have a BOSU ball. A lot of people want to have a workout program because they've got a sensitive low back. I know there's people that, want to strengthen their core, but they can't do half the exercises that, some people are putting up on YouTube. I know there's people that want to progress from the beginner stage, or they're just a beginner and they're just getting started and they don't want to kill themselves. So what I'm creating in my Creators Club, which is an exclusive membership club, right? It's exclusive. It's a monthly fee right now. It's $12 a month. And after January, it's going to be $27 a month. And that's going to be something where you're going to get ongoing, not just fitness content, but nutrition content and high performance coaching content. I do small steps challenges every month so that people can implement some of the lessons and tools that I'm sharing inside the club. Calendars. Also, I put in calendars from POPSUGAR so that I can create like a program with all the different mesh of POPSUGAR workouts that there are. I take the ones I think can work for a program for people to go through. Like I got my Tone in 20, I got my Summer Slim Down, we've got an abs circuit challenge calendar. I did one where it was more like a find your flow, more yoga and Pilates style stuff. So with my new fitness studio that you just saw, we'll go right back in there. We are going to be elevating ourselves, not just, random shit, right? We're like focus time. It's time to get on the ball. And I put a link up, Shannon, I put a link up in the description on how to get into the Creators Club. Right above this video, there's going to be a link. And the Creators Club right now is $12.95 a month. If you join after January, it's going to be $27 a month. But if you're a creator before January, you're going to get to keep that $12.95 monthly fee for the rest of the time until you cancel, right? So you're going to be kind of grandfathered in with that price point if you guys are in before January. So I'm kind of like sneakily promoting this to people that are watching my live videos, people that really are dialed into this community, people that want to be more a part of the growth and become creators in their own life to develop healthier body, healthier mind, right? From the inside out. I'm always teaching about that gut health and all that stuff. The Creators Club is where I'm going to be spending a whole hell of a lot of time in my business in these next few years, and creating lots of new content. That fitness studio is going to be in your face a lot if you're in the club. So definitely check it out. This has been a dream of mine for a long time, you guys, to have my own fitness studio, to be able to create whatever programs I want to create. It's not going to be like, 3 cameras and an overhead, whatever. But at the same time, it's going to have the same energy. It's going to have incredible program design. It's going to have a fun little atmosphere. I think that, honestly, when we get into, a fitness routine, it's about us finding that self-motivation to get in there, get it done, and then get on with your life, right? Fitness is just a part of your life. It's not your whole life. I think so many people get obsessed with fitness. They get obsessed with workouts and, oh my God, I didn't do my workout today, my life is over. No, man, it's like, it is not your life. It is just a part of your life. And it's important that you take care of yourself and that you're healthy and that you feel good. But, let's get real. Your energy means a lot more than just the workout, right? So this is the studio. We got the weights, we got the balls, we got the kettlebells, we got some free weights, we got some bands. Thank you, Gemma. Appreciate that. We got the BOSU. This is one of my faves. And soon we'll have the TRX hanging up. I don't know how many of you guys have a TRX. TRX is right here. I'll show you. We got hula hoop. We're not going to be doing hula hoop workouts, but whatever. The TRX is right here. These are these straps. I think a lot of you guys know the TRX. I've actually been talking to a couple TRX instructors who love teaching TRX. I worked with TRX for several years as a young trainer. I was in a couple of their videos, but we're going to put that TRX clip right up there and have that hanging down so that I can also teach you guys some systems with the TRX. So if you've got a TRX at home and you're just like, what do I do with this thing? Guess what? If you're a creator, you can be creating a lot of really awesome TRX workouts. So slowly but surely, we're going to build up a huge library of fitness content. And I think that all of us here have dreams, right? We all have aspired to create different things in our life. But I think a lot of times we feel like it's never going to happen, and we give up. How many of you guys have a big dream, right? And you're just like, that's probably never going to happen. Why even bother? I can tell you the truth right now. When I was working in San Diego as a young trainer for another studio owner, Todd Durkin, he's an amazing guy. He had a studio and he had so many clients and he was in videos. He was creating content. He had a mastermind. He was an influencer. People looked up to him. I looked up to him. I wanted to be just like him. And, I thought to myself back then, wow, who knows when it's going to happen, Anna? It might never happen. But I really never even but actually it changes, right? So you think you want to do one thing and then it evolves and it changes and then it turns out to be something else. So throughout the process of really trying to figure out, what I want to create, what I want to do, here I am. I've got my studio now. It might not be a studio with people in it. I tried to show you my meditation rock, but I lost connection. It's because I'm out here in the freaking wilderness. So anyway, just wanted to kind of bring up that whole idea that, a lot of people quit on their dreams because they seem so far away, right? So many people, they think, I don't know if I'm ever going to reach that goal, so why bother? But I don't think that that's really ever going to help you get there, right? If you give up real quick. So although it took me, how many years did it take me? It took me about, oh man, it took me about 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. But raise your hand if you'd be okay if it took you 10 years to reach your biggest dream. I mean, show of hands, fist pumps, hearts, whatever. If it took you 10 years to achieve your greatest dream, yeah, would you be okay with that? Yeah. And if not, you're not dreaming big enough. Because no big dream is ever going to take you a couple years to get to. But if you're never like envisioning like that big dream, like what you want to do, what you want to create. I know Jan just told me one of her big dreams to be on stage, to be leading people, to be inspiring others, to be, that influencer that's raising people up. And have a sea of people watching and cheering and living their dream. That's a huge goal. That's a huge dream. Would she be okay if it took her 10 years to get there? I think so. Because once you reach that biggest dream, once you get to that goal that you've had, there's nothing more rewarding. What else is life for than like all the years and the days and the months that we work and we grind and we play hard and we take care of our health and we do the things that we got to do. What's it all for? I posted something the other day that was like, you were not born to pay bills and die. I feel like most people are just like, they're working. They're not enjoying their time. Like, if you work hard and you don't really love it, that's all right. But if you leave work and then you're not happy, like hanging out with your family, or you're not taking care of your body, or you're not using your free time to enjoy life and really do things that lift you up and add value to your life, like, what are you doing? What's it all for? Right? So you got to bring the joy and infuse your life with what you can, even if you don't love your job and you're stuck there. Make the best of it. Change your attitude towards that. What's that job allowing you to do? Right? What's that job providing you? Providing a roof over your head, providing food for the family? Is it providing, you to support and finance your dream? I always used to tell people, I'm working my job as I'm building my future. Every penny I made at my jobs growing up and out of college, all financed my future dream. I invested everything. I never had a savings. It was like always investing in a DVD, or investing in a website build, or investing in a course I needed to take, or traveling over to see somebody, a mentor that I wanted to meet. I mean, every penny went towards building the future that I wanted. And so if right now, like, you're not happy where you are, envision where you want to go. Right? And that's going to help you get there. Otherwise, you got no vision and you're not working towards something, that's going to be very limiting on your ability to progress and elevate in your life. I don't care if your next goal is just very small. Go for it. Make sure you're envisioning it every single day. Right? Make sure you're seeing it happen in your life and go for it. And so if you want more of like the coaching and you want more of the mentorship, you want more of that elevation, I suggest you take the next step in your life. Whether it's joining me, get in my Sexy Confident Woman formula. That's a course. It's 4 weeks of mentorship with me, just like this, but more focused and dialed in on helping you progress towards success. Maybe you want to join the Creators Club so that every month you're doing my challenges, you're watching my monthly growth videos, you're around all of this inspiring content that's trying to elevate you. Otherwise, who are you getting it from? And that's what is important. I mean, I've had mentors my entire life. I've had people that are teaching me, guiding me, leading me, inspiring me, motivating me. You've got to have those people in your life. Watching a Saturday live video isn't enough. Even though I love that you're here and I want you to be here, I'm just talking about my life and how I've reached success and how I live my life and what I'm working on and stuff like that. Who cares what I'm doing, right? I mean, it might motivate you. It might say like, oh, that's cool. Like, it's cool to see what Anna's doing. But what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? What's the behind the scenes look like in your life? Is it joyous? Is it progressive? Is it, is it happy? Is it motivational? Would I be inspired by what you've got going on? Would your kids be inspired by what you've going on? Who's inspired by you? Who are you leading? Because everybody's got a leadership role in the world, people. And if you don't, you're letting them down because you're ahead of the game you're ahead of the game from someone else. I always tell my students this, people in the fitness industry or people that are just becoming health and fitness coaches. Maybe they were in a different industry before and they were like, I want to be a health coach, Anna, because I want to inspire people through this way of life. I'm like, awesome. And they're afraid maybe that they can't lead. And I say, yes, you can lead. You can lead anyone that you're 2 steps ahead of. Everybody needs a leader. Everybody. So you are a leader. Whoever's watching this, Crescinda, Mandy, you guys are leaders. You've lost 92 pounds. You're a leader. So how are you sharing that journey? How are you inspiring others? Who are you talking to? How are you leading? What's your message out there? You got to get your friends. You got to get your family. What did you do? Damn. And I know that just wasn't my workout videos. A lot more goes into learning and losing 92 pounds. A lot more. Right? The workout is just an asset to help you get there. This is something that takes commitment. It takes desire. It takes having a bigger goal. It takes consistent motivation. It takes caring about your body. Whew. Training for your first Spartan. I've done a Spartan, Linda. And congratulations on being a cancer survivor. My God, that's amazing. I've got some friends that have survived cancer, and they've come out better on the other side. Because when you survive something, it wakes you up in a way. Like most people need to be woken up. Most people need to be slapped in the face. Most people, like my friend's father, he had to go through almost a death experience to realize he needed to get better care of his health. One little thing with his digestion caused constipation, caused a hernia, a blockage, and then an illness, surgery, almost dies, and then realizes, holy crap, I should probably take better care of my body, you know? And when you go through cancer, you realize, wow, yeah, life is precious. How can I now help elevate other people to wake up before it's hitting them? We don't need to be hit in the face in order to see what's before us, right? We got to say, I'm ready. I'm ready to live life. I'm ready to make use of my time here on this planet. It's short. Same thing goes with, I feel like when I teach and when I have my programs, it's way more than just about weight. Because as Linda and Jacinda will tell you, Crescinda, they'll tell you that when you focus on what's important, like your health, because you almost died of cancer, or you got sick and had to have surgery and almost died because of health issues, that you didn't care how you looked in the mirror as much anymore, as much as you cared about feeling good, about as much as you wanted to have energy to enjoy with your family, or how you just you would just do anything to have another year of life to spend with the people you love. It's not about the weight. It's not about looking like a model, is it? At that point, hell no. It's about feeling good and having life to live. And when you live that way, the pounds come off. You'll lose 92 pounds. Because you're living life the way you should. You're not suppressing emotions by just eating, and you're not just poisoning yourself with garbage. You're not just sitting lazily on the couch being such a bum, because you know what? You said, I got a body. There's a whole world out there. I could go move and enjoy it, strengthen myself. It's so important that we get away from this vanity thing, and we get away from the inches and the pounds, and we realize that those will happen as a result of caring about this. Care about this. Care less about how perfect it is, but care more about how much it has as energy and life, and how much it can contribute to the world. How much can it lead and role model for children and for other family members that are sitting on the couch lazy, who haven't gotten cancer yet, but they might, because they're not caring enough about their body. They're not caring enough about their life. Right? So stand up, right? Let's all stand up a little taller every single day. If you've got a story and you've got a message and you've made progress, you are 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 steps ahead of someone else who needs you. Needs you. And if you're in my community, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that you're a part of it. I'm glad you're sharing your stories and your messages and the things that you're accomplishing. I want you to be in my Creators Club. I want you to be in my Sexy Confident Woman formula. I want you to be a pioneer in this movement. I tell my pioneers who have completed the SCW formula, they are the leaders of a movement that is all about living this sexy, confident life. It's all about loving yourself, caring about your body, being inspiring, being leaders for other people. A movement doesn't happen with one person. I now have over 60 women in that community who are leaders, who are going out there now and changing other people's lives. They're going out there now and living better and speaking about it and inspiring other people more and more. It's incredible. So this is why it's so important that you take action and that you don't just become a follower for your whole life. You say, no, it's time for me to be a leader too. Not in just my own life, but for my family, for my friends, for people watching. People are watching you. And it's a powerful thing that we now have this thing called the internet and social media. It's like there's no way I could ever reach you guys over in other countries. I got people in Turkey, in Russia, and people over in Pakistan, down in everywhere down in Europe, Greece, Italy, Canada, Australia. And we all can come together and live this message so much greater. You just have to care a little bit to take that next step forward in your own life. Who are you going to listen to in the media? Because there's lots of negativity. There's lots of people talking like, ooh, lose 20 pounds and look like a model. Is that the person you want to follow? Is that the person that's inspiring you? Is that the person that makes you feel good? You know, for me, it doesn't make me feel good to see a perfect person with a perfect pose and perfect muscles. I'm like, I respect you. I respect you. You take hella good care of your body. Hella good care. But if the message isn't greater than just how good you look, you don't inspire me, because I take hella good care of my body. I don't look as perfect. I don't have as big of muscles. I don't have as perfect a shape or lighting on my skin or whatever, because that, to me, isn't what life is about. You got to think about, what is life about for me? What's inspiring to me? Is it seeing perfection? Or is it a bigger message? You won't find me idolizing myself online, because I don't care about that. I care about how you treat yourself. I care about the message that you're getting, that your mind and you have the confidence to believe that you're strong, you're powerful, you're good enough. You don't need perfection. Don't compare to other people. Comparison is the thief of our joy, and we don't need that in our lives. We need to love each other, support each other, respect each other, care about each other. So when you see somebody who is doing a great thing and they are like taking good care of their body and they're massively successful, I respect them. I care about them. I'll give them love. But those aren't the people I follow. I follow people like Brendan Burchard. I follow people like Tony Robbins. I follow people like Robin Sharma, Brene Brown. I follow people that lift me up with an inspiring message that make me want to be better than who I am today. And I want to be that in the industry as well. I want to be that person that says, let me take you to this next step. Let me show you a bigger vision for what you can be. How are you challenging yourself on a daily basis to grow? Those are the things that matter in our lives, right? So with that being said, guys, take 2 steps today forward, whatever it might be. Whether you sit down with your kid and you say, hey, you know what? You're special, kid. I love you. You know how much I love you? Let's go for a hike. Or maybe today you tell your spouse, you know what, honey, I don't tell you enough how much I appreciate all the things that you do. Hey, thanks for taking out the garbage. They don't have to do it. They do it. Do you thank them? Hey, thanks for grabbing that water bottle and putting it up on the thing. I know for my husband, when he takes that water bottle and puts it up on the bubbler, I'm like, thank you. He doesn't have to do that, but he does it. Should he be thankful for it? Yeah. Show appreciation of the people that you love. Hey, Mom, I just want to let you know, like, you took care of me all my life. You still take care of me with your words and your love. Thank you. I love you. Maybe today, all you got to do is take another step and say, hey, Anna, you're good enough. You're always going to be good enough. You're doing a great job. Give yourself some love. Give yourself some props. Lift yourself up. Huh? All those negative thoughts and shit, they don't belong. They're just there. They're infusing your mind because you're comparing or you're blaming or you're holding on to the past. And it's about time you said, you know what? The only thing that matters is who I am today and who I will be tomorrow. If you haven't had a great, track record of being good to yourself and maybe have had bad behaviors in the past and that hasn't brought about the results that you want for your life, maybe you failed in a business venture or you did something that hurt the feelings of a loved one and you're feeling bad about it and you can't let it go, let it go. Because you can't change it. We can't change the past. We don't have time machines yet. Hey, maybe Elon Musk will come out with that next. But we don't have time machines to go back. So tell me, what's the point? What's the point of the self-ridicule and the guilt and the regret? What is it? What's it for? Who's it helping? I always say it's not helping anybody. It's not helping the person you hurt. It's not helping yourself. It's not helping the people you want to lead. It's not helping anyone. So let's go. Let's go today, tomorrow, and let's create a new track record. The Sexy Confident Woman formula starts next week. Next week. You can take the next 4 weeks of your life and be guided towards the direction of success, freedom of self, freedom of loving what you're doing in your life, freedom of unity and being in relationships in an environment that you want to be in, freedom of lifestyle to truly live the way you want, have time and energy to spend with people you love and doing the things you love. I love your feedback, guys. I'm watching the feed and I'm just soaking up the love and seeing the comments and seeing how in tune you and I are. This community is something different. We don't have a lot of negative people in this community for a reason, because that's not what we're attracting. People that are in this community, I don't care if I got 100,000 followers, who gives a crap? I don't care about numbers, just like I don't care about the scale. I care about the people. I care about the community. I care about the message. I care about who is hearing it. One life matters. One life matters. If we've helped one life, that is such a huge gift. If one person is inspired by something I say and they make a choice to be better, if one person goes through the Sexy Confident Woman formula and they go on to lead a better life and lead others towards a better life, that's happening. That's my dream. And that's happening. I want it to happen more and more and more. So it really doesn't matter about the numbers. I could get one person in the Sexy Confident Woman formula next week, and that would be worth it to me, right? I personally guide it every 3 months. So that's when I'm in it myself. People can buy it all year long. They can go in and do the course themselves and join the community. But nothing's more powerful than doing it together. Nothing's more powerful than coming together and sharing this experience and also sharing the struggles that we deal with along the way, because letting go of our garbage is not easy. Accepting ourselves and loving ourselves and saying, I'm going to invest in me is not easy. We need other people in our community to do that with us. We need that camaraderie. We need that cheerleading. We need to find the superhero within us. Peel back the layers. You are there. You're just burying you. Let's unbury it. Allison, thank you. My amazing pioneer. I've got a lot of love on this feed because a lot of my pioneers dial in. They get my Confidence and Connection live feed every single week as well, and that's just in the Pioneer group. I go live here on Saturdays as well, just to connect with bigger community of people that you haven't taken that next step yet, and that's okay. I don't know if you're waiting for something. Maybe you're waiting for that life-threatening thing to happen in your life so that you wake up. Or maybe you feel like you just aren't worth it yet. Or maybe you just have never considered even getting mentorship, or you've never even considered doing a course to better yourself because you don't really understand the value yet. What are you waiting for? Right? So, I have talked your ear off. Man, sometimes I just go on these tangents and it's like, what? What just happened? I just blacked out. Just kidding. But I'm glad that I caught you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and you take my advice and that you either check out the Creators Club, think about joining the Sexy Confident Woman Formula. P.S. When you do the Sexy Confident Woman Formula, you get a month free in the Creators Club just to try it. So if you're thinking about joining the Creators Club, maybe you do the SCW first. Get into that program and then get that free month of the Creators Club, see what's in there, see what it's all about, and see if you want to stay. All right? So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you very much. See you later.